this is the first time I have ever seen. This is 2K20, 2K14 only. But guys, I don't believe it. This is 2K14. Yeah, this is NBA 2K14. I think at the LeBron James. Franz Wagner, Luka, the Magic, Nikola Jokic, Iris Halliburton, Zion Williamson, the Pascal Siakam, Jalen Green. This is unreal. No. Alam mo talaga, this is unreal. I think this is the best. Baliktad yung jacket na nailagay ko. Dapat pala sa kabila yung ano niya, jacket tuloy. Yung sleeve dapat sa kabila yan. So, okay lang yan. I think that's the black. It's better than. I think the best enemy is LeBron James. I think. White. Can you get white?
Welcome everyone, I'm David Bruce and this is the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Tuesday Hoops and it's next. It's the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Golden State Warriors. And now our broadcast swings out to Oracle Arena where Kevin Harlan, Clark Kellogg, and Steve Kerr will have the call.
Get ready everyone for Tuesday afternoon NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan here with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Doris Burke will join it. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. First for the Lakers. And manning the middle, a champion in his lone season at Kentucky. The 2012 #1 pick overall. Shot blocker extraordinaire, Anthony Davis. And it's LeBron in at the 4. And for the Warriors, Steph Curry's out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Green in at the 4 spot. LeBron kicks to Beverly. Walker drills it from outside.
Wow.
Walker's got the game going here with the first basket for Los Angeles.
You know, it's very rare that you're going to be able to make the playoffs in the West without coming out with a winning record against the rest of the conference. And the Warriors knew that would be important in their quest for the playoffs, and they handled business against the West.
I
can't argue with the result. A little unnecessary to go to the off-balance shot there.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke to the Lakers head coach. One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that.
Thanks, Doris. For the Warriors, have tried so hard to get back into the playoffs. Last year, their 28-24 record against the rest of the West really helped their progress.
Well, the toughest part of the Warriors' last campaign was a rough stretch of games in February where they dropped off a bit in the race. And, a lot of those games were against Western teams, and if you kind of remove that month, their in-conference record is even more impressive.
And Beverly kicks to LeBron. Rejected by Wiggins.
Stop.
Shoots the 3. And it's Curry. Curry's got 6.
Looked like the defense was totally scattered. Nice job taking advantage there with the wide open 3.
The dish to Walker. And again, by the Lakers. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Green, defended by Beverly. Pass to Wiggins. Out to Thompson. Not loose. He feeds it to Kerr. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Here's Curry.
Patay ka na naman, Beverly.
No good on the quick 3.
Tell you what, it had to be one of the best shooting performances of last season and perhaps even the last 10 years or so when Steph Curry dropped 54 on the Knicks and made 11 threes on that night, and everything was dropped.
Well, his body control is what I notice. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play, even with a defender draped all over him. He's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
And he is a persistent defender, too, Steve. Even if he gets caught behind on the break, He'll bust his behind to get back into the play and maybe come up with a block at the last second.
And Clark mentioned the 54-point game for Curry. Sometimes performances like that can elevate a player's confidence to a new level. Steve, wouldn't you say that? I mean, it had to be incredibly empowering.
Especially when you do it in that building, at the mecca of basketball. And I think we saw what it did for Curry's confidence down the stretch and into the playoffs, where he really elevated his game to another level.
LeBron can't get it to go.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make out.
I-stop to.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Defending by Reed. From the baseline. No good off the front iron. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. LA is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. LeBron is doubled. And it's rejected.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it off.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And not a very strong free throw shooting team in general, guys. They shot 73% as a team a year ago.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season. You know, offensively last season, guys, the Lakers just never seemed to be able to get out of their own way. I mean, they had the worst turnover ratio in the league, and they really struggled to take care of the ball. And even when they got up a shot, a lot of them were questionable shots. Most threes in the league, but in the bottom half of the league in percentage.
And going back to the Lakers' offensive troubles last season, the worst free throw percentage, Steve, in the NBA.
And obviously that's attributed directly to Dwight Howard, because the Lakers also led the league in free throw attempts. So Howard was getting hacked. He really couldn't get going. He made about half his free throws for the season. And that just really carried over into the team's performance.
The feed to Beverly. The tray. But they recover it. Here's Davis, and it's blocked. He dishes it to Curry. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
Well, I gotta say, Clark, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going to go.
We saw it ended up right where it was supposed to.
Ngayon, lumigin for the down.
And this sort of awesome proof is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right. Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Reeves, defended by Wiggins. The drive by LeBron. Shot from 16. The shot's good from Reeves.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Warriors leading by 4.
These calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
From
Bibigyan mo ng open space. Kainin na ni Curry.
Curry's got 10.
Bibigyan mo ng open space.
Three of the last 5 baskets they've
Ay, saan ka tayo sa
three-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make
Back
some
up on the
rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game as he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Uy!
Gets it to go.
Grabe naman!
He's got 12.
Grabe naman yun. Ano? Grabe yun, no? Sinesewan na parang ewan, oo. Oh! Grabe naman yan. Woo!
The more touches he gets, the more this league
12 points.
will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
From deep LeBron. Warriors with the rebound.
Tapos
Curry's
isap.
got 3
Tapos
rebounds
biglang
now in
pass
this
ng
one.
pop. Boom!
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Malay mo. Kaya
Reeves the pass to Davis. Wide open.
Huwag nang kunin. Huwag nang kunin.
Takes possession. A platoon swap here for the Lakers.
Jordan Poole.
Warriors leading by 9. The pass to Cummings.
sa mga ano nito. Owner, oh. Jonathan Kumingo. Sheesh! Dante! What the? This is unreal, man. James Wiseman? Yeah, that's James Wiseman. Like Westbrook. What the? Huh. Yeah! This is so unreal, man.
Golden State moving it around.
Jordan Poole!
And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here comes LeBron. Back to Bryant. Pass to Brown. Oh, well in there and tried to throw it down. But true contact. He'll head to the line.
Makdak.
Yeah, that's smart basketball. You
Kamay-kamay.
He's a very poor free throw shooter. to the
Kamay-kamay,
line.
guys.
Yeah, I think that's just smart. I mean, especially the way he's been throwing it down. Make him earn it at the start. Everybody knows how brutal the Western Conference can be, and part of the reason the Lakers were able to make it to the playoffs is because they were above 500 in the West, which is pretty impressive.
LeBron kicks to Schroeder. The Warriors pull it
Ito,
in.
matigas na to. Matigas na to.
Throws it up high.
Ay!
And out of
Narangan
bounds as the
kasi.
Lakers.
Sakto sana yun, guys. Ano, guys. Hindi naman. Tumakbo si Wiseman. Kay Wiseman yun. Kitang-kita naman. Kaso lang ang nangyari is, ay no, hinarangan ni Green. So nailang. Oh, nailang siya kaya dumating.
Game possession. Well, going back to the Lakers in the West, they would end with a 28-24 records team against the rest of the conference. That record falling right in line where they finished in relation to the rest of the West.
Huli ka, idol! Eh!
It was really the big reason that they were able to catch up to Utah and end up passing them for the
Hilag
last
niya, istilan
playoff
niya,
spot.
tapos tinirahan
And,
niya
you know,
to.
Laker fans might not be happy with how
Panalo to.
quickly they exited the
Out,
postseason, getting
wala,
swept by the Spurs, but you know, they did make a good push at the end of the season
Dahil
just
nasa
to get in.
mabilis ang laro.
Poole. He's covered by Westbrook.
Dahil natin sa mabilis ang laro.
The scoreboard looks like it does.
Gusto nyo tumakbo. Nakalayap to.
He hammered that down, superb above the rim action.
It's
Oh,
off his
mabot
leg.
ka.
And they're saying he kicked the ball.
Okay lang. Tama lang ginawa ni Don. Up.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the first.
Ay, nako.
LeBron, good.
Ano yun eh.
He gets another one. That's only his second make in 7 attempts, so a bit of a struggle here to start.
Here's Cunningham. And he drew the blocking foul. Put him on the line for two.
Nabalihan mo si Lebron. Oh. Ano kala mo? Tapal mo? Ayun oh.
His dunking ability is unquestioned. I mean, he plays above the rim, and he won't hesitate to crank it down on you given the opportunity.
And don't forget now, a walking
Bata lang
highlight
to,
reel every
pero-
time he steps on the court. His flair for the dramatic makes him worth the price of admission all by himself.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
You know, it's funny, you look at the Golden State Warriors, they've had the third best home court advantage in the league over the last decade or so. Only the Rocky Mountain teams, Denver and Utah, were better.
Akala mo.
It's not the altitude, it's the crowd. One of the best in all of the NBA.
Ano?
Inside, Watson. A good finish at the rim. A slick feed. And the Warriors lead by 8.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And that's now 6 points for Russell Westbrook.
Lang pa ito.
That's the free throw.
Uy, party! Ano ba full party na yan? Still natin para rin.
Outside Westbrook. There's the triple. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
This is great. 3-pointers going down quickly at
Full
both
party.
ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Full party!
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Now the second quarter getting ready to start
Mga
up.
modern na ito.
And Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Hey! 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 What the? This is like...
And a good start for this club. I like the way they played together. Really moved the ball. And did
Sino
a
nga yan?
nice job
Pag-isip na. Kita mo naman
offensively.
sa takbo.
Yeah, excellent ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard, too.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, guys. Well, LeBron James' game is so well-rounded, you might forget that he led the
Binukutan!
scoring back in 2008.
Wala, umapis si Lebron. Grabe naman yun. Ginanunan ka lang. Si Lebron ang inano niya, oh. Lebron, lipat ka na sa team. Diba? Kasi may rumors ngayon na nababalitaan, diba? Ay no, oh. Nice one, Lebron.
That before. I'm capable of doing this, but that's not my job here. My job is to do a lot of everything. Rebounding, passing, and defending. Guys, his versatility and completeness as a basketball player is what makes him so incredible to watch.
He can do it all,
Tama
Doris.
yan. Iwan mo na
Pass, shoot, special challenge.
Tira nga.
Schroeder kicks to LeBron.
Tira nga.
Passes it to Schroeder. Front past the arc. Can't get it to go. And Golden State will go the other way with it.
Madami sa mga
That one's good.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Here's Moody, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
4 of their last
Dap
5 makes
nga,
came off of a
nilay-up na lang
high-quality
kasi
shot inside.
respeto.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their
Respeto.
way down low.
Here's Brown, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Dapat si Wise lang yun.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
And the Lakers making a change here. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one.
Well, they don't expect a lot from him at the
Besto.
foul line. He was in that range below 70% last season.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be
maliit.
hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
14 feet away. Got a piece of it.
Nako.
It's stolen by Brown. Leads him in there. And that one's good.
Bading eh.
Bryant's got 4 this quarter.
Good job there, recognizing the mismatch and then just going straight up with the shot. He's got a major height advantage.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. No good from Poole.
Well, LeBron James was probably his best season statistically a year ago. I don't think there's any question about it, guys. I mean, certainly it was his most efficient
Ngayon natin si
offensive
Moody
season.
ngayon.
He had
Sa mga
career
alam.
highs of 56% shooting from the
Alam din
floor
talaga ni
and
Steve Kerr.
41% from long range. I don't know if we've seen a player of his size
Alam
put
din ni
together
Steve Kerr
those
talaga
kinds of
bagay.
numbers with the types of shots that he takes. I mean, just absolutely stunning what he did in terms of his efficiency.
Pass to Moody. The long distance squeeze there.
Gusto niyo malalayo eh. Ayaw niyo na malapit eh.
Lakers trail by
Yung
4.
Warriors na ito yung Warriors.
Outside,
Tira
Davis.
nga Davis, tira nga. Sabing tumira ka.
And so he
Hindi.
draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And for
Okay,
LeBron
kung bala
James
dyan
this
si
season,
Kerr.
sure last year, very focused on scoring in the post. You know, Steve, using his size and strength.
And we've seen his field goal percentage climb as a result. The low post work, I think the selection too, shoots fewer three-pointers but a higher percentage.
Game on.
So now, how do you guard the guy? He's got
Hey.
everything in the package.
Hey!
Los Angeles making a switch here. Beverly's checked in. Back to Curry. This one to
Hindi na ako
Curry.
ng manon.
Another 3 for Golden State.
This is really the score.
Masyadong maluwang.
Here's Beverly. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Oh, that's blocked. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here.
Ay, naku.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Where was he going with that pass? That's just an awful turnover.
The Lakers making a switch here. Lakers trail by 5.
Inuwit kasi.
Well, a coaching carousel for the Lakers last season. They made it only 5 games before firing Mike Brown. Then they decided to go in a new direction. And, boy, they went through 3 different head coaches before all was said and done. They never really were able to gain that consistency.
Wala na.
Warriors leading by 5.
O, alam ni Green gagawin niya dyan. Papasa yan, no? Yan ang gagawin niyo. Parang 1989.
Another miss by Curry. LA has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
Still.
And back to the Lakers' struggles last
Pasa.
season. What do you think, Clark, were the main problems that held them back from being the kind of title contender that they thought they were? A lot of people imagined they were.
Well, how much time do I have? 3 or 4 shot clocks worth? I mean, I think there were a number of issues, as you might expect. Injuries played a significant role, but I think there was discord over how they should play. Really no true identity. They were a big team trying to be small. Team without a number of shooters trying to spread the floor.
Bata ka pa.
Team trying to go up.
Naku, nakikita ko naman si Kerry, oh. Nakapag-breeding tiro, oh.
A lot of moving parts. And it made it very difficult for everybody, I think, and it showed in the regular season.
It's a good assessment. Shots
O,
good.
patay yung isa, patay.
You know, they're
Nag-time
being
out,
very
patay na nga
one-dimensional
yung
right
isa.
now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another
Ano na
dimension.
yun, eh?
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10
Still,
points have
wala ka
come in
din.
the paint.
Golden State's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2
O,
of 6
alam mo na yung
from
gagawin mo.
long
Alam mo
range.
yung gagawin mo.
Green kicks to Thompson.
Yung paborito niya, no?
Knocking him
Yung
down
paborito niya, no?
from 13. And he nails the jumper. And the Warriors lead by 3.
And one of the things about him that you like offensively, it's his composure.
Huli.
That jumps out of here. The way he never gets rattled. The defense can get
Woo.
in. He doesn't care.
Hey.
He just continues to do his thing.
And another skill that sets him apart, his success rate on catch and shoot jumper.
Tulong!
Not every player
Tulong!
has a great feel for that particular shot.
Warriors leading by 3. He kicks it to
Ay,
Curry.
naku, binigay.
Stolen by Walker.
Takbo.
And it's the Lakers on the break.
Huli ka.
Shots good from
Ay,
Reed.
ako injury.
He has 6.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Patayin
Yeah,
natin
the
yan, patayin
interior
natin.
defense simply has been lifeless.
Thompson backing down. He passes to Wiggins.
Ay, foul,
And,
foul,
you know,
foul.
these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the
Nice foul,
officials.
nice foul, nice
It all
foul.
happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. Pulls up on the wing.
Dito niya yun, eh. Thompson yun. Ano ka ba?
Thompson's got 4 this quarter. Here's LeBron.
Naglolokong tayo.
7 points in the game.
Hindi talaga na shoot yun. Tinataya.
And the pass to Reeves. The
Diba sa
Warriors
tama yan,
pull
eh.
in.
O, Thompson, nakikita
Curry's
ko na
got
rin si
5
Thompson, no?
rebounds
Oh,
tonight. Kicks it to Thompson.
oh. Grabe, sablay.
Misses
Parang
the
ginawa
three.
niya sa Dallas.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Beverly dishes to Walker. From 6 away. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's
Oh,
not too late for
what?
him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Well, the big fella's showing us a little explosiveness for the change.
Well, maybe Clark is working on his
Whoa.
dunk skills because he looked perfectly at home right there.
Now, sometimes he can climb those, so I'm glad to see him get that one down.
You know, you look at the characteristics of good teams, and a lot of things jump out at you, but one that's really important is being a good
Steal yan. Steal yan. Hindi pwede yun. Ano ka ba?
for the Warriors, but over the last few years, they've made big strides at getting better
Nice
in that
one.
area.
Steal.
Dishes it to Beverly. He feeds it to LeBron. No good on the triple. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Curry. Puts the lead pass in front of him.
Grabe po sa yun.
Can't hit from in close. And for the Warriors, Clark convert they did as they shot just under 79%.
Ay, naku, injury.
Free throw line last year. That was good for
Saba na,
Clark in the
saba
NBA.
na. Baka na.
Steve, not bad considering their centers are not known for their good free throw shooting to begin with.
No, but their
They're not
guards are
staggered
just
in-
ridiculously effective shooting the ball. In fact, anytime there was a technical foul last year, it was like there was a fight to get to the line. They had so many people to choose from, but that's a big part of the success of this club. Just the
Ano shoot
incredible
yun?
shooting
Kalokohan.
both from the perimeter and from the foul.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Looney, he's guarded by Davis.
Ay.
No good from Wiggins. Lakers trail by 5.
Palayo.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here will do a lot for their confidence. That
Time
is
out na,
not
time out
enough
na.
coverage.
Kasi
You gotta
naglalaro
do
si
better than
Ty
that
Jerome.
defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
And the Warriors making a change here. Warriors have gone
Jerome,
7
Jerome, dali mo,
16,
dali mo,
shooting
Jerome.
just under 50% here in the second quarter.
Dali mo, dali mo,
Good
hindi
by
na.
Golden State. Los Angeles has gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And LeBron James gets it to go.
Si Jerome,
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Si Jerome magano eh.
Number 16, guarded by Walker.
Ganyan oh.
They get it again.
Ano mo ano?
Back to Green. It's stolen by Davis. To the inside. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Looney, who's guarded by Davis. Shot clock at 6. Outside Curry. He turns it
Ano mo yung carry? Ano to yun? Wait, ano yun? Parang yun na naman kami.
Left side Walker. To the middle. And that one's good.
Nitaya na naman tayo.
And the
Parang
Lakers
Boston
lead by
lang
2.
nangyayari ah.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
Oh, it's off the charts. It really is.
Parang Boston lang yung
Defensively,
nangyayari.
they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
And the first half.
Now, presented by Sprint. And it's been a great game. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back to beautiful San Francisco, the Bay Area, and a view of the Bay Bridge.
Tayo.
Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Wow, the
Foul,
threes
foul.
have just been dropping for him. Absolute dead-eye shooting in that first half.
Could not have been a more productive day for
Bigyan
him
na natin
from
ito.
long
Ang
range.
paborito ng tira.
Here's Thompson,
Ang ganyan oh.
and too long on the shot.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
LeBron, that's a two-pointer, and the Lakers get it
Nakuha
back.
mo.
The Warriors trail. Thompson right side, stolen by Walker. Gives him the lead pass, and he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 10.
That's the
Okay,
third
maybe
bucket in
thanks
a
to
row
Kua.
from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Davis, the pass to Walker. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Karamihan na si
That
ano,
behind
may pang
Thompson.
You know, last season, a lot of folks had the Lakers picked as the super team in the West, the team that would maybe challenge Miami and LeBron, but from the start, it just never was a cohesive group and really had one of the most disappointing seasons in the Lakers' history. There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill
Huli,
at
ang
the
magaling
charity
naman.
stripe.
Here's Reeves. And the defense will have possession. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. Clark, as you said, the Lakers had a lot of lofty expectations put on them, but you never know what's going to happen when a team is put together. And Steve, they just couldn't reach that bar that was set so high for them.
You know, the expectations were so high, Kevin, but injury issues cost them all season long. Nash, Howard, Powell, and of course Kobe with the Achilles at the end of the year. And that unit only started 7 games all season together, so they never really were able to develop any chemistry.
Passes it to Wiggins. Looney. Davis is on it. Left block shot on the way. That is good. He has 6. Los Angeles leading by 6. Pass to Reeves. Here's the dish to LeBron. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Much has been made about the show LeBron puts out during games, but he also puts on a spectacle in his pregame routine. Last season, he and others started pulling out all the stops and dunking in the pregame warm-up in an effort to break a sweat.
And that one's good. Beverly.
Boy, they've looked good in the open
Score no. Naku, 57.
floor today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, they've been doing the right thing, Steve. Anytime they've had numbers, they've gone straight up court with it right away.
Boom. A leaner. Tipped.
Pumapasa ka lang namin.
And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Walker's shot is off. And Clark, you mentioned
Ayaw ba tayo
pregame
ng pabilis?
dunks for LeBron and devastating
LeBron ka lang.
finisher. Some have asked why he's never competed in the All-Star Slam Dunk competition. In fact, I say that every Saturday night I'm sitting on that microphone. Why isn't LeBron in this competition?
Wouldn't it be nice? In fact, I think, didn't Magic Johnson even put up a $1 million incentive for him to compete? Yeah, it would be incredible to see him. I don't know. I think it's become almost a chore for players these days to enter, but it would be fantastic to see him out there.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Walker.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points, I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here. Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
That's good from Wiggins.
It's been over 3 decades since the Warriors have won a division title, guys. It's sad to hear if you're a fan, but they were a lot closer last season than they have been in a long time. Ended up second in the Pacific Division.
And the Lakers making a change here. Brown's checked in. That one misses. And Clark, as you said with the Warriors, they were 9-7 against the rest of the Pacific Division. Did very well against the Clippers, but had some struggles with the other teams that kept them from closing Steve the gap to the top.
Well, for a long time, remember, they were right on the heels of the Clippers in the division race, but they fell into a little bit of a slump after the All-Star break. It's going to be interesting to see how it all pans out this year with the addition of Andre Iguodala. And this team has the potential to take another step up the ladder.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Thompson off the pick from Wiggins. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. And there's the feed to Thompson. Wiggins. Clock at 4. Rudy. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. He's got 8.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
LeBron kicks to Brown. He dishes it to Beverly. Outside Westbrook. Expanding his range. They get it back. Davis. Great D that time from Wiggins.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
I'll tell you what, wandering aimlessly out of bounds like that might earn him a ticket to the bench.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. And here is Los Angeles now. Westbrook passes to Schroeder. Back to Westbrook. Launches a 3. No good. And Golden State will come the other way. Poole defended by Schroeder. The pass to Cunningham. It's good from long range.
They're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
Lakers leading by 5. Here's Schroeder. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And the Lakers with another miss.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
Watson, he's covered by Brown. Passes it to Poole. Green. Golden State moving it around. But they'll get another chance. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for LeBron. And so here is Golden State. It's a 5-point game. No good from Poole. LA has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Now that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 8. From the top of the key, he buries it. Westbrook's got 10 points.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates. You look back to that 2008 draft. The then Sonics, now Thunder, took Westbrook at the 4 spot, and a lot of people thought that was a reach, but tell you what, you redo the draft right now, and he has a legitimate case of being the number 1 pick.
He passes it to Schroeder. Pass to Bryant. That's off the pass. Thompson inside. He's covered by Brown. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist from Green. Before back to the 2008 draft, Westbrook had played kind of a combo guard at UCLA, and there were some questions, I think, among a lot of scouts and personnel guys' minds about his ability to become a full-time point guard.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. I think you always have to look at players, not just for what they might become, but what are they when they get to you. And Russell was a guy who was athletic, aggressive, hungry to get better. And when you got those attributes in his athleticism, you're going to be a difference maker in the league, and he's proven that to be the case. They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, you got to get some bodies out there defensively, though. I mean, if things are way too easy out beyond the three-point arc.
And the shot is good.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Russell Westbrook suffering that torn meniscus in his right knee after the collision with the Rockets' Patrick Beverly in the first round of last year's playoffs. Really just derailed the Thunder's hopes for a championship.
And the Lakers making a change here. There's 1:47 left here in the third quarter. Poole defended by Schroeder. Pass to Cunningham. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 7. Back to Westbrook until that knee injury. He never missed a game in his 5-year NBA career. Clark, the longest consecutive games streak in the NBA.
How about going back to college and high school? Didn't miss any games there either.
Score 76-6. I came back because
Remarkably durable. So this is really his first experience with a major injury, Kevin. Knowing him, though, and his tenacity and his desire to be great, I think he's going to be able to respond just fine.
My day ka malala, Lebron. Ganda ng pagka-end, ano? Nakita niya kasi si Lebron, tatapalin niya talaga yan. Sabi niya, na 1989 ginagawa mo yan. So, kailangan nating grabe yun, grabe na. Pwede naman iba to agad, pero nilapit niya din, pero nakita niyang, ibababa niya na, medyo hindi sa puli, kaya ano lang yun, diba, hindi niya pa yung pag dito, hindi niya pa ni-release, parang pinatama niya lang, tapos nung bumaba na yung siko niya, ayan, binato niya na. Grabe naman yun, my day ka malala.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You could see that there.
Back to LeBron. Lots of room. And again, LeBron missing.
That's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound, and he got it done.
And there's the pass to Schroeder. Gets it to go.
Haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
Wala clear yun. Ay, parang step ko.
And the Lakers making a change here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Well, he was an excellent foul shooter a season ago at about 82%.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys. For any team coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Looney And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. LeBron outside. Hits it from three-point range. LeBron's got 17.
They've been splashing home those threes since halftime.
Definitely a big improvement in their shooting from what we saw before the break.
The Warriors have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game. The first free throw is good. The Warriors making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's LeBron. He's got 17. He kicks to Beverly. Brown outside. And again, it's the Lakers. Outside Curry.
That's a crucial three, Cam. They've cut it close going into the fourth. They've still got a chance.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets.
Deflects the pass. And Westbrook, here we go. Looney, covered by LeBron. Cannot hit. Good D by Westbrook.
And they forced a miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
And good on the basket. Book it.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
It's Curry outside. Hits the ball. Curry's got 27 points.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting thing.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively on the outside.
And finished off by Davis.
He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim.
Here's Wiggins.
That's his fourth foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 has put him in a rough, tough spot. Probably the biggest knock on Anthony Davis you could make his rookie season is that he missed a lot of time with injuries, and that's really not something you knock a guy for. Ankle, a concussion. He missed several stretches.
None. Offline with his 3. Warriors trail by 5. Curry with it. Now defended by Beverly.
He's their top rebounder. He's doing an excellent job on the glass today.
Boy, I tell you what, I love the effort he's shown on the board today, Steve. It's been fantastic.
And for Anthony Davis, a slender build. How he weathers the physicality of the NBA in some people's minds, Steve, is a question.
Well, it's always hard to predict when a player comes out of college after his freshman year just how much more he's going to fill out. But he's got broad shoulders. It looks like he's got the ability to add muscle. And I think as he does that, he's going to be probably best suited to play the power forward position long term rather than center.
Westbrook dishes to Davis. From outside, off the mark. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Passes to Poole. To the paint.
And
So
one.
he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no
Score.
room for discussion on that one. The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress. Boy, they're making it look easy here. I mean, they're just automatic from the line.
Lahat ng file ko nito is SD lang to siguro mo around.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through him right now. And Davis puts it in.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here's Poole. And the Warriors get it back. Here's Wiggins. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Lakers leading by 5. Feeds it to Beverly. Down low. Deflected. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Poole. Good. And Curry gets the assist.
Well, the number one priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher.
And I don't think we can talk about him without also mentioning his tendency to just erupt and string together a bunch of baskets in a row in a real short period of time.
Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. He passes to Poole. Watson uses the pass to finish the layup. And now just a 1-point Laker lead. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. From deep LeBron. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And the Lakers make a change here. The Warriors have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Willie is guarded by Davis. Wiggins. And the go-ahead. Lakers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by LeBron. And that's 12 points for Russell Westbrook.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Kicks it to LeBron. Davis, the pass to LeBron. Dishes it to Beverly. Fires the 3. That drops. Beverly's got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, he's having a great half.
This game is going to take a big swing. If the Duke continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
And you know what Steve is on
You know what, come on, I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Wiggins. And it's rebounded by Beverly.
Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field.
Reeves the pass to Beverly. Moves back up. Laid in with a nice touch on the glass. 10 points for Anthony Davis.
That rebound and the follow kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
Pass to Poole. From outside the arc. The shot is off.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, we can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Another shot. And lays it in. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Definitely doing his part because he's made his share of clutch buckets here in the fourth.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. Commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Walker's checked in for Los Angeles. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He was riding them pretty hard for the number of silly fouls they've committed in this game. He said, listen, we need to have some defensive discipline. Stop fighting on the shot base, stop reaching in, and stop giving them free points.
He's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Knocked away. And Beverly kicks to Walker. And blocked. Golden State takes possession. Warriors trail by 6. There's 1:38 left in the game. Curry, defended by Beverly. Curry kicks to Thompson. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Lakers on D. Curry can't get it to go.
Again, incomplete shot selection there. Defender draped all over.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top. He's one of the best in the league at that. Tiny sliver. He always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And a foul called on the shot. Not on the way at that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. That's Scores the first. That narrows the gap to 7.
Dribble ka nga muna, medyo kang kinakabahan ka tuloy.
Good on both.
He's simply just willing himself
Ilan na lang.
to the line here.
Mata pa yan.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. And Beverly kicks to LeBron. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Right side to Walker. The pass to Reeves. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And the Lakers lead by 9.
They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
And he had a nice spurt to finish this one off.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
Good on the first, and now push the lead to double digits. Bryant is checked in for the Lakers. Brown comes in for LeBron. Both free throws good from Beverly. The Warriors shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Cool. Drains the three-point. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Walker. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Warriors shooting well, 50% from the floor. He feeds it to Curry. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. They kick it out to Green. With the lead pass, Thompson dishes to Curry. No good on the three.
3 out of 3. 3 shot. 3 sablay.
The feed to Walker.
Tinira mo pa yan. Bastos na yan.
Here's Beverly. And so Los Angeles takes the win.
So, compare
They
na.
pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Curry, Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
Grabe mga model. Yo, dito muna. Nantay ka Lebron. Papayita ko sa inyo kung ilang MB size. GB files lang. Ilang GB lang siya. Okay na yan. So, ano yan. Pakita ko sa inyo kung ilang GB files lang siya. So, nakikita nyo ba? Yan. Ito yung HD file ko. Ito yung HD file ko. Check natin kung ilan. Yan yung HD ko. Ito yung HD. Properties. So, check natin siya sa general. Tama ba? May mali-mali. Dito na lang. Sa open file. I-ano lang natin siya dito sa 2K Sport. Ayan o. Ito yung SD. Ito na nga lang. NBA 2K14 SD. Ito HD. Yan. Ito yung SD ko. How many GB file lang na siya? 11.GB. Ang default ng NBA is around 8 gig, 9 gig. Yan. So check niyo naman natin yung SHD ko. Compare that. Hindi naman to sa ibang ano. Compare mo lang din sa iba. Yung iba kasi umaabot sila ng 23. Yung iba 23 GB something. So ako hindi ako masyadong ano, yun. 23 GB lang siya. So yan.